Hello, hello, hello. My name is Skjorn and welcome to me playing some Vintage Story. I'm currently rained inside today. It's raining outside, so I can't really play outside, so I'm going to play inside, so I'm going to play some Vintage Story. Now, I do love this game. It's definitely overtaken by life compared to, say, what Minecraft would do. Because I was an avid Minecraft player for 10, 15 years, even if the game's been out that long. I was playing Minecraft when there was 3 or 4 different block types, and that was it. Um, but this game does it. This game does it all. Um, I could not have found a better game for me. And I love getting to do these nice little fun chiselings and whatnot. I even chiseled out a little fake castle out of the granite and made a little shelf for it. You know, fun little cozy things. This game allows your creativity to expand in ways I did not deem possible. Oh, wrong orientation there. Clear down. Oh. Okay. Welcome to Vintage Story, where I fight a table. So for those of you who don't know, I am a LARPer in real life. A lot of my videos on this channel are going to be of me LARPing and whatnot. Showcasing one of the beautiful wardrobe mods. And if you ever hear me go, Ricky, stop doing that, that is because I have a Munchkin cat on my lap right now, and his name is Ricky. He's 19 and a half years old. He gets to do pretty much just whatever he wants to do, but sometimes, Ricky! He gets in the way and does something he shouldn't do. Just like that. Excuse me. Just 1 second, you know. Trying to be able to pull up my live chat real quick. How is everyone doing, by the way? I'd like to hear how everyone's doing. Is everyone surviving the storm still, the winter storm we had? I'm so good. I'm glad to see. Glad to hear everyone's still kicking it. Here we go. I have my chat up now. Sorry, y'all. Here we go. I do have to say, I need to water these real quick because these are underneath the ledge of my roof, so these along the end don't get watered. Which is a design flaw on my part, which is why I've got the extension of the garden going over there. How's everyone doing? Make sure to stop by and say something, say hello, leave a friendly comment, tell people about your day. I'm sure someone out there wants to listen. If not someone, then me. Oh, I guess I count as someone, but you know what I mean. Let me put some of this stuff up real quick. And I need to go over here. 2 by 3. I found 2 more dragon eggs, so I'm just gonna put them all together. Let's party, as they say in the business. Let's get 3 dragons going. Be very fun. Oh, I do need to relinquish my chickens. This is not going to be their permanent home. In fact, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put them in here. Wait, is that the... That's the chicken. Okay, so this one's the hen. Yes, Bok Bok. Bok, Bok, Bok. Oh. Bok, Bok. It's raining in real life and it's raining out here. What a wonderful view. Some of my trees are coming in. My bur oaks. Peach tree! Hey! Got a peach tree coming in. Finally. Most of these are probably dead now. Yeah. Which one are you? You're a hackberry. Okay. You're an apple tree. You're another apple tree. You're another apple tree. A mazard. I don't know what a mazard is, so we'll have to see what a mazard is once this thing grows finally in. See how that goes. Be fun to know what the heck a mazard is eventually. It kind of sounds rude, honestly. I might call someone I hate a mazard one day. I don't hate anyone. Let's, because it is September, I think the 11th, is pretty much the last day we'll be able to plant anything. So let's see. I hope it's not working too good. But let's. So honestly, we're gonna dig this rice up. God, they gave us something. Put another hole there. Oh, well, that was shit. I'm going to make another hoe. One of the things I love about this game is the flint napping. It's so appealing and comforting. I don't know. It's just oddly comforting. I guess you would say. It adds a more fun form factor to the game that you can't do otherwise. Let's go ahead and get these guys plotted out. It rains so much here. Might as well. I'm gonna get away from that back edge in the rest of my farm, just because I don't want to have to worry if those are still living or not. So, look out. Lovely weather we're having. I know during that ice storm we had just a few days ago, we have a wonderful and large magnolia tree, and tons of limbs from that sucker fell, if not half of them. And, you know, I hate to see such a beautiful tree just, you know, looking real dour, but I mean, I can't really do anything to help it. A little tidbit about me is I love animals, I love critters, I love plants. I just think they're all so pretty and neat and so so different. Everything is so different in the world, and it's so good to see the differences in it all. And I think that's what makes it better. Oh, someone clicked on me. And another little thing about me is I am happy to have some rye because I can make some bread finally. Some more at least. Let's do some rye. Yeah, we'll do spelt. That. I'll tell you what. Soybeans do take a little bit. Let me. How long does it take? 11 days. I think they'll survive another month. Months in this game are 9 days, or you can extend them. You know, in the world settings and during the world gen. So we're gonna change it now. I am excited. I've heard pineapple takes the longest to grow out of any of them, and I have 2 of them growing, and this one's gonna maybe not survive. This one will probably survive. Excuse me. One little thing to note is cabbages give you the most food, but most satiation, I guess you could say, out of a thing. So that little green bar down here, right here, this is your satiety meter, or how satiated you are and full your tummy is. Basically, because there is, I think it's like 20 pips, right? There's 10 separations, or, 19 separations, or it's 20 pips. 100 is one of these little bars right here. So if I were to eat this rye grain that's 60 satiety, or satiety, or however you want to pronounce it, so that would only give me about half of a bar. In fact, that would fill up the rest of this bar right here. What I'm going to do with all this grain is I'm going to grind it down to flour, and I'm going to turn it mostly into bread and some pies. But before I make it into pies, I need more pie shelves. But I am about halfway up on my cold storage, I mean my bread storage. So I do want to fill that up, and I do want to fill these crocks up. So I actually need to make some new crocks, so let me get right on that first. I think I've got my bowls should be done cooking. Yes. So I'm having trouble lighting this place, especially while mining underground. If while mining underground, in fact, I'll show you. Is it down there? Yeah. So I've lit this place up, and I thought it would be enough, but apparently not. That thing is just from all sorts of hell in my dreams. Nonetheless, let's see here. So let's leave one bowl regular. Take this fat. Make 8 of those. Make another 4, and now it's so much more lighting I have now. Is there any clay in that? No, there isn't. Bowl. Nom nom nom. How many more servings? 1 more serving left. Okay, cool. These are gonna get used real well. A lot. So let me make it some bread. In fact, do I have anything corn yet? That's gonna suck to grind. A lot of it's just me standing there talking to you guys. So I do want to get a windmill going, so I don't have to just sit here. In fact, you can see the progress if you do that. This does give me some time to shout out my wonderful fiance, Skeleton Northman. You might see her in the chat. She's awesome. She's great. My nephew Luke and my other nephew Colin. They're both awesome, and they both on occasion watch my streams and hype me up. So I can't say thank you enough to them. Um, they're keeping me going at this point, but you know, let's see here. I think I'm gonna stop at 12. Yeah, I'm gonna stop at 12 for now. And what I'm gonna do, because I need to turn all that to grain. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go. I need fillings for the pies. So what do I have? Ugh. Ugh. I need to eat that. I have berries. I have plenty of berries. Okay, yeah, I have plenty of berries for pies. I need to remember how to make a pie shelf. Actually, I think I just remembered. This game has a ton of really cool and insane crafting recipes, and they're all so hard to remember. That's a bread shelf. That's a door. That's a pie and cheese shelf. So I want at least 3 more. So I'm gonna make that many pies. I intend to, at least. Another thing that I do personally in my personal life is I do make medieval crossbows. I'm working on one right now. It's made out of black walnut, and it's based off of a Choco Nu. If you've ever heard of that, it's basically a Chinese repeating crossbow. And the design is in a way that whenever you pull the trigger, it pulls the upper portion of what would be a Choco Nu backwards, and that's how it fires. So with every pull of the trigger, crossbow spans and then fires. But it's going to be a pretty heavy trigger pull. That's the only downside I can see. But I think it'll be worth it, and as long as you have a long enough, I believe it's called a French tickler, the tickler, the trigger. As long as you have a long enough trigger, it should be fine. You have enough leverage. That's the plan. I wish I could just leave that going. Ugh, it's only at 17. Here, let me, while in here, share that I am doing this real quick. Do. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I know I am, because I get to be here, and I get to do this. This is becoming a new passion of mine, and it allows me to play a game and say I'm doing something else, which is, I guess, multitasking in a way. And then let me shoot one message right now. While I do that, I'll hold that down with my pinky. Alrighty. We keep just spitting this old son of a gun. I'm gonna have to make a windmill, but I need to get some more flax, but I can't really grow more until next season. I guess I could battle the unending eldritch monstrosities that are downstairs, but I don't want to do that. Are you kidding me? It's gonna suck. I'm gonna go cut down a redwood tree for firewood, though, because I need to store some more before the winter hits. Gonna need a lot of firewood. So, for those of you that don't know, this game has seasons, and in these seasons, the extremes are shown. During the summer, it's pretty dang hot, and some of your crops might not make it because there's a certain range in temperature they need to be in. Certain crops will freeze, and not work. Most crops will, if I believe so. There is a way to make greenhouses using glass for the roof, and it'll increase the temperature on the inside just a little bit as long as it's not covered up with snow. And that's a real thing, and it's a fun little thing I've been taking advantage of whenever I've been making little terrariums recently. Those are really fun. I definitely have to say, making terrariums is oddly satisfying, if not downright just peaceful. I've been taking some, our fence nearly burnt down, and I've been using the ashes and charcoal from that fence to make, to ground up into a powder and add to some potting soil. And with that, mixing it together and making, it's black coal, making, what's it called? Basically a form of like terra preta or some really fancy dirt. High nitrate solution soil, and it works perfectly. I've been going with the current terrariums I have now for, I want to say, over 2 months now, and I'm excited they're still going strong. Just make some bread. And yes, you can see I'm collecting the water, and this holds 10 liters. And with 1 liter of water creates a dough. So you keep on making more and more dough, because I'm going to be making a ton of pies. And pies take around 4 dough. There's got to be a faster way to do this, but I don't think there is, to be fair. Well, actually, I could probably... Nope, that didn't work. Nope. Didn't work the way I wanted it to. Boop. Okay. Also, I love the fact that if you put things standing at an angle, they end up on a table or something at an angle. So, if I want to put it slanted, it's like that. It's very nice. Let's go ahead and put these shelves down there, and... I hear you, you rotten son of a bitch. I know you as much as you want at me, you son of a gun. I don't care. Uh-huh. I said I don't care. Rot breath? Good bad name, actually. Rot breath would be a bitchin' bad name. Hello, we all rot breath. fox grapes. And red currants. So this is going to be my storeroom. This and this up here is going to be both storage rooms. This is going to be the main bedroom. This is going to be the scribe and alchemy room, because I want to get into alchemy eventually. I don't know if I ever will. This is going to be a general storage area. This is going to be... not a clue. Probably a place I put extra storage. Most of upstairs is going to be storage and alchemy. As I go through and need less storage, if I don't need this area of storage, I'll turn it into something. But for the time being, it's going to be storage. And the chickens are right behind there. I wonder if that... I wonder if that hen will sit on those eggs. So I do have more soybeans. Soybeans last for forever, but they're also pretty good on satiety, so they can be added to decent things to add some extra satiety. And I believe they count as a protein. So if you don't have any meat to add to your pies, guess what's a really good replacement? And right now I'm going to go... let's see what time it is. Do that. I'm going to take a nap. Take a nap in my game. You're in the middle of class watching this, Luke. Oh my gosh. Well, it's good to see you, Luke. One thing to note is different levels of beds allow you to sleep for different amounts of hours. So up there at the top, you can actually read a handy little tooltip. So tooltip is also, if you look at any block, it'll tell you things about it. And that allows me to sleep for 8.5 hours. I believe the regular bed, the hay bed, which is in here, my emergency bed, is 7 hours. So I have two different beds if I want to sleep for two different lengths of hours. And it's just in the storeroom where I'm going to put all the hay in this corner, because I think that's nice. I'm going to surround this corner with hay as well, around the way to darkness and whatever the hell that thing is. Go over here. Don't get your phone confiscated, Luke. That'd be really goofy if you did that. Go cut down a tree, or at least some of a tree. Because I'll just take these two limbs. I have a ton of firewood as it is, but I wonder if I can load peat up into the oven. The peat would get the oven going hotter if it allowed me. And one thing this game does right is redwood forests. I'm going to run through it real quick so you can see just how gorgeous the shafts of light coming through the canopy and lighting up this area over here. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Couldn't wish for anything better. Besides a birch tree. Oh, it is a substitute. Well, don't mistreat them. I know some of the bad kids in my school would mistreat the substitute teachers. Way back when. In fact, as a child in middle school, actually, I was bullied pretty hard. If you can believe it, Luke, I was bullied pretty bad for being in middle school, and I snapped while we had a sub, and did something untoward towards another student after he had been doing bad things untoward me for a long time. So it's always good to know your breaking point. Just don't hit it. Never want to be angry whenever a solution comes and you could not be. I've been trying to get that correct myself for a while. Alright, good luck, Luke. Have fun. Take it easy. So, how you make pies. So I have red currants, fox grapes, and soybeans. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these down. Yeah, just put one of these doughs up here. I'm gonna put, oh, first off, I'm actually gonna light the fire. I can go put up some of my tools because I'm gonna be cooking for a while. You put that there. Shovel. Let's do pick. Oh. Okay. Now let's. Actually, I know it's in one of these. Has a birch seed. Ah, never mind. Just put the birch seed in there. Put my extra lamps in there. Okay. So how you make a pie? Boop. I go and put all those currants in there. Let's switch it to soybeans. Ta-da! One pie down. Soybean. Oh, you have to have two of whatever it is. Let me go get my other stuff. And the soybeans will help the pie, I believe, last longer. So these are perishing as we speak. Ooh. First pie in the oven. Really want to mix these ingredients, it would taste terrible. Okay. Noted. The game's going to tell me how to live my life, apparently. I need to do some cooking in a little bit. Black currant pie. Part baked. Let's do another soybean pie. We'll do another fancy lattice work on top. Actually, we'll keep these two down here. We'll eat the fox grape, because I might as well. We're going to do another, let's see, huckleberry pie. Fruit pie. Now, I do like to char these because they will last longer. I don't mind if they gave me less satiety. I'm fine with that. I just... Come on. Go ahead and throw you in. Now you're considered charred. Off to the cellar I go. Dude. But if you char a pie, it will last longer. Same thing with bread. If you char bread, it'll last longer. Well, actually, when I close this door, you'll see the real. It'll correct. Yeah, some of them fresh for years. All the charred bread is fresh for years. Charred pies are fresh for 35 days. There's a rest for 40. So I'll be eating pie mostly. You two about ready pie? About ready yet? Let's do another huckleberry pie. And then let's do another soybean pie. Okay. Oh. What am I doing? Run back on over here. Put my pie back on my shelf. So because this is a cellar, things will last for longer while it's in the cellar. So if I close this door, and we're fully enclosed by dirt or stone, it'll last longer. Why is that only for 35 days? Oh, I guess because it's all fresh bread. Okay. Meow. My ovens are still hot. So do that. We'll do another soybean pie. Boop. Sorry, speed running some pies here. And after this, let me go get some peat. Try out if the peat will work in the fire. The ovens. Nope. Peat will not work in an oven. Noted. But fire will. Firewood will. Get these back up to temp. So as long as your oven is above 200 degrees, it should still cook the pies or whatever you're making. Last soybean pie, I think. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do black currant pie, which sounds fantastic if you ask me. Just listening to the fire, making sure it's not going out just yet. Sounds like it's gone out. Let's do some soybean pies. While those are cooking, we go put these two up. I might be making too many pies. Oh no. I can only fit 3 more, and I have so many more pies. Time to make more pie shelves. Need planks. Planks, 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 yes, planks. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'll do. We'll do 3 more. I have no doubt that that pie is charred by now. Or at least fully cooked. Hey, fully cooked. I'm gonna go put these up. How hard are these? 250. Got space for one more up there. This game is fun, beautiful, and cozy, and I don't think I'll trade it for anything, because I get to watch the pie rise. Are you kidding me? I can't make red currant or soybean or huckleberry pie in real life. I mean, I probably could if I really tried, but shoot, I can do it in here. Woohoo! Yeah. Also, I love just the... I can't fit anything on the shelf. I have to carve it into it because I was a dingus and carved it so low, but there's worse things in the world. Burn! Char, I mean. There we go. There we go. Boop, boop. Let's put these charred pies in our collection. So we have pie for the winter. This is all my winter food storage. And these are fresh for... One of these is partially spoiled. So this is the one that's 55% spoiled. So I'll go ahead and eat from you. Might have spoiled because I left the door open for so long. I'll probably get one more bake out of these guys. And how you cut up the pie is you actually put it down on the table, hold shift, and then you take your knife out and you cut. Oh, you even do that to change the top of the pie. Oh my god. Shut up, cat. I'm learning things. Don't shut up, you're so cute. Say hi to the camera, Ricky. No, you don't want to speak now? Oh. Pie is ready. Gotta have food prepped and ready. I know there's a way you can put like ice in there, like actual ice blocks, and make it colder in there. Which I kind of want to do, but I don't want to spend the time collecting blocks of ice, you know? And sorry for all my sniffles. I am a little under the weather. Not horribly, though, but just enough. Oh, wait, I should have put some more firewood in that. Now I can spend some time making some more dough, actually, so I can make a ton of bread. So while that's firing up, they do this. Oh, hey Ricky, sorry. Was I scratching you wrong? Sorry, little homie. You're such a sweet old man. I'm glad I got Ricky to keep me company. I want to spend a little bit of time talking about cats, because I love cats. Cats are great. I like a good cuddly cat. I like the snuggles and the laying on the lap. Not a big fan of mean cats. I would rather, like I said, have a snuggly one. I had an orange baby named Gizmo. Had him for many years. Many years. And he was basically my best friend throughout, man, most of my life. And I don't think there'll be another one like him ever. His name was Gizmo. He was an orange cat, of course. But he was a sweet baby. He was my sweet baby. And he would do nothing but purr, nothing but try to sit on your lap and snuggle. He only played toward the end of his life. He was never really a playing kind of cat. But when he did play, it was always slow, lethargic, very lackadaisical, as one could say. And he was nothing but a sweet baby. I guess I could go ahead and make the rest of this into dough and flour and bread and whatnot. I think that might be beneficial. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that. How the pie's looking? Okay. Actually, I shouldn't even be worried about the pies. I should be doing this. With these little terrariums I have, I've got, excuse me, moss and little trees growing in them. It's wonderful. If anyone ever wants to get in terrariums, you definitely should. It's already... There we go. And you was just in the way. How about that? This is possibly one of the most dull parts of the game, but it is one of the most fun to me, honestly. And I'm gonna have a whole bunch of fertilizer for next year too, because all these buckets is fertilizer. Let's make some more dough. Because even if I can't make pies, which I can still make several more, I can also make a ton of bread. Okay, let's see. So I could make another soybean pie. I think it's 6. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make some huckleberry pies, I think. Oh, I should refire the oven. And if you just take the dough instead of putting it on the table, you can actually just put it straight into the ovens to make bread, which I'll be doing as well. So we're going to eat these first, so we'll put these at the top. What are you? Mountain huckleberries. Do-do-do. I love being able to tell by the sound. It's just so cool. Yeah, let's do that. And then the rest of these will be breads. Well, I can make another pie at least. I am going to run out of space for pies, I think. My whacking stick. Ooh, that looks so good. Got a game making me hungry. Come on. Let's do. Just like that. And then the rest will be bread. Oh yeah, we're gonna be out of room for pies. That just means those are the first 3 pies we're eating. The first 4 pies we're eating. Also, I love that you can chisel your own little set-in fireplace. I want to trim mine with the support beams. Set it right there. Cut it up. Set it right there. Cut it up. Not just so neat. Of my little bony cow skull. Do need to finish my house soon before it snows. I think that's what I'm going to do next. Since I have so much food, I'm going to expend all my time and simply making more to my house. Simply adding more to my house. sick. I've got pie going. Pie for days. Fresh for 8 days. So first I'm going to use that. Okay. So let's get the scythe. What time is it? So what we're going to do is we're going to go sleep on the hay bed because I want more sunlight. Oh, and my rooster crows. Meep. Oh, I don't have any more grain to put in there. Nest. Wonder if anything grew overnight. I'll have rye. Let's water some of this. Okay, so let's go find the scythe, which is, yeah. Time to collect a whole bunch of grain, or a whole bunch of grass. And I'll at least finish my roof. And then I was gonna add a third floor, but I I don't know about that. I'm already running out of thoughts of what to do with half the rooms, so if anyone's got any ideas on what I should turn the rooms into, comment down below. Let me know. There's another one of the more satisfying things to do in the game is just to cut grass. One thing you'll notice between this game and Minecraft is and I heard another YouTuber talk about it the other day. You actually pick up items slower in this game. Like, you either have to be closer, or it just takes longer for the items to pop in your inventory, which is fine. I think it fits the pace of this game perfectly. It's supposed to be harder and slower to pick things up off the ground because it is in real life. And I think this game is the closest you can get to mimicking real life survival. I love that. It's got all the base elements of everything. And the hunting in this game, could be a problem sometimes. I think some of the creatures you would hunt have a lot more health. I would say it'd probably take a spear, maybe 2 pokes from a spear to take a deer down. No. Hell no. It's more like 30 or 40 pokes, which is a little extreme. I'll give it that. But I mean, it makes trapping more useful in the game. Common things to do is just to dig a pit and kill the creatures that fall into the pit over time. Especially if you see like a group of deer, chase them off, and right in the middle of where that deer run back to, dig a pit. And those deer, without fail, will end up in that pit. I dug a pit for one elephant, and I ended up with 2 wolves in it. So eventually I'm going to breed those wolves, I think. But not for a while now. Oh, finally went. And we got, didn't even get 4 full stacks. Is any over here? Nope. lot more straw than that, buddy. Let's fire up the fridge. Let's put you back. You hammer. Surely I have some bits in here. Wait, do I really not have any bits in here? I thought I had... Huh. Oh well, luckily I can do... this. Put an item in there. Chisel, get some bits back up. Put that back. And what we're doing, crucible. Oh, because I had food there at one point. So what we're going to do is we're going to repair our broken device here. So we're going to pull this chisel off and put that down there. We're going to work on this chisel later. We'll leave you, 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 and you. Crucible. We'll take boop. One in there. One in there. Light these two up. Oh, I was gonna clay form some more crocks, but I didn't. Oh well. Come on, heat it faster. Put you there. 6, I think. I also love the blacksmithing in this game. Sorry if I'm a little too quiet. It's kind of hard to talk and do this at the same time. But 'tis doable. Just like that. Let's make my shine. Let's put the hammer on the wall. You back on the wall. Here. You right there. Let's go cut some more grass. Sorry, one second, guys. Alright. I heard a mysterious moo from in the distance. Or belt, bellow. I'm gonna call it bellow. So, let's call it. So one thing I don't know is I now cut one of you down. Will it just give me firewood now? That's what it'll give me. This ought to be enough for right now, I think. Now let's look at that other one. All the way up to another 64. This is going Who knows, it might be the one extra block we need. I always end up feeling like that. There's always just one more I should have grabbed. Now I could do this. I think that would be more beneficial. What I have now, let's do these. Let's do, oh. I don't want the odd number. Oh, let me do one more. Dang it. There we go. Okay. Time to go work on the roof a wee bit. So, I think what I've decided to do think this is gonna look so much nicer. Ah! Get some dirt. I don't have much. Oh, I shouldn't even use the sand. Sand. I'll use rammed earth and then get pick back. Or no, my yeah. Okay. Doot. Okay, now this is where we're going to start intersecting with this roof. Break all this down. I think this will add the kind of look I'm wanting to go for back to it. This corner goes there. They do break faster with the iron dye. What am I doing? Why did I even try that? Jesus Christ. Frick, I missed it. Other way. I guess it would be. No, I don't. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, don't fall. Ah, fuck. No. You should be a corner. That's what's going on. Why won't you place like a normal fucking... Fine. You're going away for a minute. Why did you do that? Okay, I love this game. The block placement's real frickin' annoying. But I assume I'm going to figure it all out and go get my lantern. Or forget. Also, IRL, this would be the worst time to be working on a house while it's raining. Okay, I got this right so far. Any of that. It's harmless if I jump down right now just to get that stuff, because I will forget. Okay, now we're gonna do other way. I guess we'll keep. Perfect. Next section, which is going to be this back half, which I don't think I'm going to have enough to complete. But hey, that's fine. Crossbeam here. Sorry, I've been getting into a trance of just doing this instead of talking. My apologies. Maybe if I had someone to talk to. I'm joking. Nonetheless, if you do see this, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope your sunsets are bright. I hope the days that light up just on the eve are as beautiful as they could ever be. And that sun glistens off of whatever land terrain you live on and crests over whatever body of water you see. I hope it's freaking beautiful. I hope it's something that changes your life and your perspective on the world. I hope everyone gets to experience change and new direction. Hope. Not everyone gets to. And that's okay. And it's okay to be mad at me. Never forget that. Because people do bad things. If people do bad things, those good people that do good things always take the blame. Never forget that either. The world's a dark place, but it can always be a pretty one, full of light and light. Don't ever just look at all the bad. It's hard not to. I wish somebody would have said something to me about that earlier. Suffering alone is never good. Suffering together just makes it better. One thing I came up with. Yay, grass cutting the grass. There's a lot of these things in the game that are monotonous and tedious and boring and bleh. But once you do them, you get a real pretty looking house, which I think is coming along just nicely. And if you notice, this game is dark. How dark? Dark. And for those of you that'll just put this on and listen to it and to fall asleep, thank you for doing so as well. That also really helps the views. Get your grandma to do it. She might like my voice, who knows. Back from those. Okay. Noted. So we're gonna make 2 more batches of those. One more batch of these. I'll keep these in case I need anything else. La-di-da-di-da. Ah! Don't fall. Okay, thank you. Very much thank you to RNGesus. One Piece decided not to commit seppuku. No! Oh. There we go. So pretty. So ready to be a house. So ready to have a dang house. So now we need to do an inside turn the other way, which wait, they just placed the exact same way. How about I do this? Aha! Okay. Okay. Dude. You've made it this far into the video. You've reached nearly the end, because once I finish this portion of the roof, I think I'm going to hop back off. Thank you. Thank you if you watched out this far. Thank you if you've listened this far. I appreciate each and every single person in this world for what they do good. I appreciate you coming by, stopping by, saying hello, or whatever you want to do, honestly. It's up to you. Is this where that weird... wonder what? No. It's just where these married up. Okay. Now I'm run rigidly low on my stuff. Abhorrently low. Oh yeah, this looks nice. I love the V-cut in this. I still need to finish this entire half of the house though. But that's one majorities of its roof done now. roosters, my hens, they're multiplying. What song is that? Can't remember. Nonetheless, I think I'm gonna sign off now from here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. I do appreciate each and every single one of you. Hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope the rain that's outside where I live and outside in this game doesn't get you. Hope you stay nice and dry. I hope you go on to share good things to the world and blah blah blah, all that excellence. This is me signing out.